Hi, this is Amy. So, what have these principles taught me, and how do I use them? Well, the thing is, so when I started learning these principles, I had no home, I had no car, I had no money, and I didn't, I don't know, I just fell apart after me and my ex-husband finally split up after 27 years. My mom died, and I got scammed for all the money I had pretty much, or most of it, and then lived off the rest till I had nothing in 2022. So I had nothing. I was so broken. I was drinking all the time, and I didn't know what to do. But I had prayed to God for an answer, and I started getting all these books to read. And so this one book, The Game of Life and How to Play It, is the shortest book that answered the most questions for me. And basically, so those first principles that I just went over in that last couple videos, basically it's just taught me, so fearless faith, it's taught me to have no doubt that everything is going to work out. Even if I'm not sure because I'm scared, it's taught me to just say that and just like say it until I mean it, because God has never once let me down. I realized lately, everything that I thought was an answer to a prayer, or maybe like even a prayer I didn't speak out loud, and then turned out not to be the answer, when what seems like it was the real answer came, it was like what I thought was the answer times 1,000 or 1,000,000, like so much better than I could have imagined. So God literally has always been helping me. And through this book, I've learned that the universe is always conspiring to help us achieve our most righteous desires. And I believe the universe is God. And just because God is everything, and God is love. So anyways, so the way that this book has really helped me is to just have no doubt that the entire universe is conspiring to help me achieve my most righteous desires, no matter what. Even when I make mistakes, it's always trying to nudge me back on the right path. The only time I stay off the right path is when I'm scared, when I'm discouraged, when I'm shameful, all those lower vibration things. Like when I feel like I've disappointed myself or disappointed other people, I just spiral. I'm not drinking right now, like for a while now, but I had been smoking a little bit because I was still trying to rebel against myself. What am I thinking? Who am I rebelling against? Like, what good does that do? Anyways, so this is a friendly universe. Now, granted, it can kill you. So that's why it's so important to, you basically create your whole life out of your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and desires. So what you picture in your mind and gets impressed on your subconscious, and then the outer world works to create what you've been thinking about. So it's very important. I don't know all the answers, but I'm just learning and growing. It's very important to think positive thoughts, life-giving thoughts. Participate in life-giving activities. Lately, the past couple days, I've wanted to drink or smoke, right? And I'm like, wait, are these life-giving activities or are these life-draining activities? I don't want to do that. I want to live like a beautiful life. So what am I doing? I don't know. It's like this internal struggle in my mind. But anyways, and so I also noticed, because last night I went dancing, and after I went dancing, I didn't want to drink or smoke. So I got like my natural endorphins going, and it felt really good. I felt really happy. It's so fun to dance, like country sing dance. Anyway, so fearless faith, non-resistance. Okay, so I try to control how things are going to turn out, but there's a point where I just have to go, I let go. I only desire what God desires for me. And what I desire is also desiring me, because I believe God puts those desires, those healthy, beautiful, life-giving desires on our heart. So anyways, okay, non-resistance. So just letting go and letting God do it. We know what we want. We tell God what we want, even though God already knows what we want. And then we let it go. And then love. Okay, so it says in the Bible, the two most important commandments are to love God with all your heart and love your neighbor like yourself. And when we love our neighbor, we are loving ourselves, because we are all one soul in this world. We are all like just a reflection of God on this earth. He's living through all of us. That's what I've learned to believe, and I do believe it to be true. People can say it in lots of different ways. But anyway, so love. So just doing everything with love. And so when I don't have a loving thought, I just try to change my thoughts and just neutralize that thought. I don't want any bad thoughts going through my mind about anybody, about myself. Who am I to judge any person ever? I don't have to be friends with people, but I don't have to judge them and think bad thoughts about them, because then I'm just really thinking bad thoughts about myself. Okay, so the next 3 principles. So speak the word. So I've learned to tell God what I need. Sometimes it's just in my thoughts. Sometimes I say it. And then just wait. And I will get a hunch, like a feeling to do something, call someone, go somewhere, something. And then I do it. I don't always do it, but I'm learning to listen more and to do it more, because it's always right. If I make a mistake, I think that's my own fault. Anyways, and then dig my ditches. So do something having no doubt the blessing is coming. It's on the way. Because for every desire, there's always something to bring that desire to us. And so sometimes it gets tricky, because we have to be in alignment with our desire, which means we have to be in a positive state of love, thankfulness, appreciation, compassion, forgiveness, all those beautiful things. And so when and we have to feel really happy and joyful inside with our life the way it is, being thankful for exactly where we are at the moment. So when we're in alignment with what we desire, and then we just give it to God and wait and dig our ditches knowing it's coming, then it comes. But we don't know how it's going to come or in what form it's going to come. Sometimes just like we prayed, and sometimes not. But anyway, so this is how I've been living with these principles, and it's really changed my life. And I teach the kids too. So it's been the most beautiful way to live life that I've ever seen in my life. I look around me and I don't see hardly anybody who thinks this way or says these things or talks about these things. So it's really important to me. I think it's really a secret to life. So anyways, thank you. Please like and subscribe if you want, and have a great day.